Welcome back, YouTube. We're here on Thursday the 29th, April 2021, in the afternoon stage. It looks like Zelina Vega had an extension. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, we just talked Kurt Angle here into something. Oh. Alright. Well, I'm gonna work out a deal here. Sadly, after he suffered an injury, I'm afraid we may have to vacate his title. He had a back injury. Let me ask something here. Let me ask one of my sources here. Because I'm afraid that if it continues, he's gonna have 165 days, and he's gonna have like a big gap of defenses. Okay, we'll just leave it on him. So, Chad Gable. Oh, okay. There was a video package. The focus was on Rhino. Nick Aldis cut a promo for 53. Jordan Grace defeated Kenzie Page with the fall from Grace for a 55, and then cut a promo. In her promo, she says, "You know, it's funny how fast people forget the moment you step away. They act like your name has never been etched into history. But let me remind you who I am. I am Jordan Grace, the juggernaut, the woman who didn't just break barriers, I shattered them. But let me remind everyone what I've already did here. In not even a year here, I have won the NWA Women's World title once. Soon to be a second time. Gets an 80. Chad Gable defeated Austin Aries with a grand amplitude. Not bad. It got a 51. It was supposed to be like really good. I think I put it too soon. Or too late. Braun Breaker defeated Tim Storm with a Steiner line for a 46. And then the main event gets a 58, and Robert Roode defeated Shelton Benjamin by submission with an arm trap crossface. 52. And we're still losing some. 32 in the Great Lakes, 34 in Mid-South, Midwest, in Northwest, 38 in the Southwest, 34 in Tri-State, and 17 in Puerto Rico. Alright. Okay, we've got NWA Power, number 53 tonight. Got Saturday night's main event in 3 days. Okay, Jonathan Gresham defeated Brian Pillman Jr. with a spike driver for a 54. Then Jordan Grace comes out and says, at Saturday night's main event, I'm taking back what's rightfully mine from Alexa Bliss because I am the true NWA World Women's Champion. Alexa Bliss is backstage and she appears on the Titantron and she says, Jordan, all you are big muscles, but zero brain. You walk around here acting like you know what you're saying, like you know your game plan, when in reality, I'm always going to be 4 moves ahead than you, Jordan. because you're nothing more than Brock Lesnar as a woman. Nick Aldis cuts a promo backstage in which he says, Robert Roode, I'm coming for that title because I am the best when it comes to the sport. I am the best when it comes to this company, to this franchise, to this industry. When people see the NWA, they don't say, oh, Robert Roode works there. They say, oh, that's the place that Nick Aldis rebuilt from the ground up. That's the place that Nick Aldis is the greatest at. That is who showed the world who Nick Aldis was. And in return, Nick Aldis showed the world what NWA was. Braun Breaker defeated Kenny King with a Steiner Flatliner for 23. And then the main event gets a 55, and Robert Roode defeated Ethan Carter 3 with a payoff to make defense number 9 of the NWA World's Heavyweight title. And then Kurt Angle's theme hits, in which they come to a stare down. So, oh yeah, Kurt Angle also points at the title, so he may be coming for Robert's title. Okay, so instead of the 1,316-day reign from Roman Reigns, we got the 190-day reign from Roman Reigns, where Daniel Bryan derained him. Ooh, Randy Orton just made himself a 10-time champion of the world. And you know what? This happened in real life. But he didn't hold it for quite this long. But you know what? We're gonna go to Saturday night's main event. Okay, so we start Saturday night's main event off with Kurt Angle defeating Chad Gable with the Super Angle Slam for a 54. Then we see a video package on Chad Gable. Eric Bischoff comes out and says, as Ace Austin is not able to defend his title tonight, he will have to defend his title twice at the next premium live event. Jamie Hayter defeated Thunder Rosa with a curb stomp for 40. Not bad. Not bad. Rob Van Dam defeated Marshall Von Erich with a 5-star frog splash. Then Thunder Rosa cut a promo for a 58. Griff Garrison defeated Hulk Hogan with an Ivy League Destroyer. This is to really boost Griff Garrison up a lot. Then the Authors of Pain versus Riot Act. Riot Act wins the NWA World Tag Team titles. Alexa Bliss defeated Jordan Grace when out of nowhere Jamie Hayter got a shot in on Jordan Grace with a pair of brass knuckles. Alexa Bliss makes defense number 2 of the NWA World Women's title. Then we're here in a good match. Braun Breaker versus Kenny King. Braun Breaker is, I believe, 3-0. Kenny King, though, does make defense number 3 of the NWA World Television title. And the main event gets a 44. Robert Roode makes defense number 10 of the TNA World's Heavyweight title. We did make 36,000. We grew to 17 in Hawaii We lost some in Southeast. We grew to 7 in Sureste, Sur, Central, and Occidente. 13 in Alberta in British Columbia, and 10 in all of Japan. Okay. No! Sting passed away, it says. How? That's not good. That's it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your friends, your family. The most important of all, though, share it with your dog.